Fox 11 Sports Wrap, brought to you by Agua Caliente Casinos. Play it safe and play confidently as we are ready to serve with the best in white glove service. Experience all Agua Caliente Casinos has to offer in a safe, clean environment that has set the industry standard. Agua Caliente Casinos, Palm Springs and Rancho Mirage. We've all been on pause. It's time to push play.
We have lights, we have cameras, and we have action, baby. I am Pablo Alcina, at Pablo Alcina on Instagram. It's an honor to be back in studio for Fox 11 Sports Wrap, and what a show we have today. A little bit of everything. Former UFC champion Fabricio Werdum, who lives here, put on a show. Plus, little history in baseball, the first ever social distancing ejection, baby. And of course, we're going to talk to Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert and the youngest player on LAFC. And yes, the Dodgers, they lost last night, but it was such a dramatic comeback, just came up short. But I still wanted to show you guys what it's like to be at a baseball game with no fans. Pablo Alcina back at a sporting event. But man, how time has changed. Today's Dodgers-Giants. The last game I did for Fox 11 was the Super Bowl. After the game, I went up to Damian Williams, who I had never met before, and I was giving him a hug. There were fans everywhere. That is unthinkable now. And today's Dodgers versus Giants. In last night's game, Pablo Sandoval jumped up, hit Chris Taylor in the face. A crazy play. But just look back at the last Giants game with Pablo Sandoval that I was at, 2014 World Series. Here I am with Panda, and it was perfectly normal to take selfies with players. That has totally changed. The fans are back at Dodger Stadium. Well, as you can see, not real fans, just cutouts, but hey, we have baseball again. And since fans are not allowed inside, I reached out to the most famous baseball fan of all, the legendary Marlins man. Lawrence, I met you at the Giants World Series. For years, you've been behind home plate at Dodger games, at the biggest games. What's it like for you to not be at today's Giants-Dodgers game?
I'm going to watch it on TV, but I feel like I'm in prison. I can't go. I can't go get a Dodger dog. I can't walk around the stadium and see the fans. The fan experience, I miss that.
And also the rivalry. Giants-Dodgers games are so fun. You've been to so many of these. What's it like to be inside Dodger Stadium behind home plate for a Dodger-Giants game, since no one will be behind home plate for today's game?
It's like being in the playoffs. It's not a regular game. It's a rivalry, and the energy and the sounds of baseball are phenomenal, and now it's quiet.
What is Marlins man doing? The whole world wants to know. What is Marlins man doing? I'm not seeing him behind home plate at Wrigley Field, at Dodger Stadium, at Yankee Stadium. So what's your life been like now, Marlins man?
I tried to make myself happy by buying a whole bunch of racehorses and a new car. It's not the same. I want to be at baseball. I want to be there in person. I want to be at Dodger Stadium for the World Series versus the Yankees in October. That's my dream.
The one and only Marlins man, a.k.a. Lawrence Levy, also my very good friend, and also just a guy from Miami like me. God bless. Thank you so much, Lawrence.
Have a good day, Pablo.
What an experience. I have to be honest, it was awesome to watch the game with no fans, and now no traffic. I can be home in 20 minutes. For a sports reporter, I can get used to this, but I feel so bad for the fans. It's just not the same without you guys. Oh yeah, the last time a team went 51-9 during a 60-game stretch, it was the Dodgers. They did it back in 2017. An amazing stretch. Can they do it again in the short season? We'll see. Right now, they are 2-1 with 57 games to play. You can tell that was last season because there's fans in the stands. That was Matt Beatty with the walk-off. In total, the Dodgers had 12 walk-offs in 2019. I talked with Beatty just a few weeks ago while the players were staying at home. Any chance you have a bat next to you nearby? I just want to see you swing one bat one time. Can we see it? Just.
It's downstairs. If you give me like 10 seconds, I'll go downstairs.
I'll give you 10 seconds.
All right.
Matt. All right, let's put you in the situation. I'm a fastball pitcher. You know a fastball's coming. It's going to be 95 miles an hour. I mean, they're banging garbage cans, so you know it's a fastball. Step up to the plate and walk me through this.
All right, I'm looking for one pitch. If you're a fastball pitcher, strength on strength, I love hitting a fastball. So I'm looking at a pitch out over the middle of the zone, not trying to get too big. I'm just trying to square it up and hit it hard.
Here we go. 3-2 count. Bottom of the ninth. Chavis Ravine is once again packed and loud. It's a tie game. Matt Beaty up to bat. Here comes the pitch.
The 1-0 pitch.
Oh, it's gone. The pitcher hangs his head in disgust.
I definitely got you.
Matt Beaty with the walk-off. Yes, thank you, Matt. Thank you. Baseball again. Closing thoughts, Matt Beaty.
Yeah, we're like I said, that got me excited right there. Just to run. I mean, that's what we do as a kid in the backyard is think of those moments, 3-2 count, you know, last inning, bottom half of the ninth inning, and just being able to hit a walk-off like that, man, you got me excited and ready to get back out there and compete.
Love that baseball is back. And all of you, yes, we are live at Pablo Alcina. Send me messages. Take a photo of yourself with the TV behind you. Tag me. I'll follow you and send out a shout out. Now let's switch it to the Angels. The Angels began the season with a loss, but Albert Pujols started the game on first base, extending his incredible streak of being in a starting lineup on opening day for the 20th year in a row. He's 40, half his life starting on opening day. Angels going for 2 wins in a row against the A's.
First. Oh, he does swing 3-0. Out to left field. Grossman at the wall. Gone. Big fly for Mike Trout.
Superman does it again. Mike Trout hits his first homer of the year. It won't be his last. 4th inning, Tony Kemp hits one deep. He thinks he's got it, but check out Brian Goodwin. I'm going to change his last name to Greatwin because that's a great catch by Goodwin. Watch it again. Hat comes off. It doesn't matter. Goodwin with the out. Kemp cannot believe it. Goodwin is going to hit him with a little smile. The Angels, though, could not overcome Shohei Ohtani's first inning. He allowed 3 walks, 5 runs, and did not register an out. Oakland wins 6-4 and have taken 2 of the first 3 in the series. Now, Matt Andriese, he made his first appearance as an Angel today out of the bullpen. He came in to relieve Ohtani in the first inning. Now, Andriese, he went 5 2/3, no runs allowed. So let's get to know Matt Andriese. We spoke to him before the start of the season. Matt Andriese, new Angels pitcher, right-hand pitcher. Let's give everybody your scouting report. They might not know you. You're a fastball pitcher. You have a good sinking fastball. Tell everyone what we can expect to see from you when you're pitching for the Angels.
Yeah, I kind of got a good mix of everything. I got a 4-seam fastball that rides the zone. My best pitch is my changeup and a good curveball. I can kind of do it all. You know, I've started relief. You know, this year I was looking forward to the opportunity of being in the rotation. So hopefully we can get back, you know, spring training 2.0 and get things going.
With this whole lockdown and quarantine, people are going insane with fun things to do with their kids. Then I came across Cup Check, and I got to say, I did not know about that game. It's interesting. It's fun. It looks like a great tailgating type game, but it could be fun for the family as well. Tell everyone about Cup Check.
Yeah, so it first started off, it was just a bunch of ball players. We had an off day in LA. This is when I was playing with the Rays. It was myself, Kevin Jepson, who's our CEO, and Kirk Casale, and a few other players that were on our team at the time. We had like 2 sticks and discs, and that was like our makeshift game. But people were coming up to us like, how do we get this game? Like, you guys should make this, you know, like this is awesome. This is actually it today, so I mean, look at that. You can get the game on cupcheckgame.com and follow us on social media at cupcheckgame.
Now, all of you know I'm from Miami, but look at this crazy stat. 4 Miami Marlins players have reportedly tested positive for the coronavirus, including today's scheduled starter, Jose Uriña. The other 3, Jorge Alfaro, Garrett Cooper, and Harold Ramirez. Reports say it's possible the infections occurred on the team's trip to and out of Atlanta on Wednesday, where the Marlins played the Braves in an exhibition game. Now, here's a first for Major League Baseball, a social distancing ejection. Yeah, Pirates manager Derek Shelton, he got thrown out of today's game in St. Louis But guess for what? He came out to argue, but first you have to put on the mask. Home plate umpire Jordan Baker then put on his mask. The two calmly argued about 6 feet apart. Definitely an argument that we've never seen before. Strange. Justin Herbert is signed, sealed, and delivered. He's now officially a member of the LA Chargers. You'll see our interview with the quarterback with a cannon of an arm, Justin Herbert, next. Plus, we reached out to the eternal voice of the Dodgers, Vin Scully, to voice our tribute to the return of baseball.
On this hallowed field of green, childhood dreams are born as they go rounding the bases, heading for home. It's been that way for ages, until a very different path this year. 90 feet. It never felt so far. But here we finally are. Dirt on the ball cap, a worn hickory stick in hand. Here comes the pitch, taking a swing into history.
It's gone!
Still, we remember the heroes, first responders all. Our debt of gratitude, we stand and salute you. Boy, don't we need this now. Childhood dreams born again. It's time to play ball. We finally made it home.
Yo, what's up? This your homie Ice Cube representing the Big Three, and you're watching Sports Rap on Fox 11. Yay.
And congrats to SoCal resident and former UFC heavyweight champion, that man right there, Fabricio Werdum, for an amazing win last night against Alex Gustafsson at UFC Fight Island 3. Werdum, a world champion in jiu-jitsu, with the big-time win by Caballo. Thank you to everyone that made this show possible. Thank you to Rod Cohen, my sports director, Christian Anderson, sports producer, Jeff Clark, directing, Randy on the jib. Thank you, Rosina, for sending in a message. Happy birthday to Pierre Patrick. He says he's celebrating his birthday watching Pablo on Fox 11 Sports Rap. And of course, to my wife, I love you, Areli. Until next time, bye, baby.
Hi, this is Marlins Man, and you're watching Fox 11 Sports Wrap with my great friend Pablo Alsina. Go Dodgers! See you at the World Series.
Oh, yeah, let's talk basketball. Shout out to Marlins Man. You're the man, Marlins Man. Now, to the Clippers. Lou Williams of the Clippers, he's being quarantined for 10 days because of his trip out of the league's bubble last week to attend a family member's funeral. Now, he will miss at least 2 of the Clippers' seeding games, including their July 30th opener against the Lakers. Now, the issue was not that Williams left the bubble, but that he also went to a club, reportedly an Atlanta gentlemen's club, on that trip. The Chargers have signed 4 of their 6 2020 draft picks. Their 6th overall pick, QB Justin Herbert, 5th rounder Joe Reed, 6th round safety Alohi Gilman, and 7th round wideout KJ Hill. Herbert, quarterback from Oregon, was the Chargers' top pick. I spoke with the rookie with a cannon of an arm, so let's get to know Justin Herbert.
With the 6th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Justin Herbert, quarterback, Oregon.
So what have these last couple of months been like for you?
They've been really busy. We've done our best to kind of stay safe and get our work in at the same time, but had a lot of fun, and it's gone by really fast.
Tell us all about the virtual training, because unlike other rookie quarterbacks, you couldn't hit the field running and actually throwing. You were at home on a laptop. What was all that like?
So everything was done on Zoom meetings, installing the offense, meeting the guys, everything was done on Zoom. And so we did have a little bit of time where we got to spend some time with each other. get to throw a little bit. For the most part, it's all been on Zoom.
Have you been able to throw to Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, Hunter Henry, and the guys?
Yeah, so I headed down there a couple days after the draft. Got to work out, throw with those guys. Just got to meet them, which was really cool. But for the most part, everything's been done on Zoom, so we've had to kind of find our time outside of that.
I have to ask you, Patrick Mahomes just got $500 million extension. Your contract hasn't been signed yet, but I'm sure once you saw those digits that a quarterback's getting, that smile got a little bit bigger.
It's exciting times for sure. It's well deserved by him. He's done all the right things on and off the field, and couldn't be happier for him. And what a time to be an NFL football player.
Talking to Justin Herbert, former Oregon Duck quarterback. I see that great photo behind you there. I went up to Eugene, love that campus. What's your favorite memory of being an Oregon Duck?
There's so many games that I wish I could relive. A bunch of the Washington games. 2 years ago, the one at home where we won in overtime and everyone stormed the field. I think that was a pretty special moment.
Yeah, I love watching you play, and I especially like all the throws you can make. I mean, you can throw it all over the field. You can throw from the pocket, scrambling out. For the Charger fan that hasn't seen Justin Herbert play yet, what are they going to see at that new gorgeous Charger Stadium, and what are they going to see from you when you're rocking that 10 Chargers jersey?
An incredibly hard worker. I'm going to do everything I can to put the team first, put the team in a position to win. Hopefully I'll be able to make some plays on the ground as well as through the air. So just really excited to get down there, and I'm going to do everything I can to put the team in a position to win.
Now, you're also a fun guy, so let's talk some video games. You're part of this Chipotle Challenger Series. How good are you? And tell us all about this Challenger Series.
Oh, I'm horrible. I like to play video games, but I'm really bad at them. So this 2020 Chipotle Challenger Series, it allows fans to face off with celebrities, athletes, musicians, everyone in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's the chance to win $25,000 in free Chipotle.
Justin Herbert, wish you all the best. Sign that contract soon. Enjoy your beautiful house. Can't wait to see you throwing touchdowns to Mike Williams and Keenan Allen.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
We now switch from football to football or soccer. There are 2 soccer teams in Los Angeles, but only one remains alive in the MLS's back tournament. LAFC advanced as second in the group, while the Galaxy, they left Orlando with just 1 draw and 2 losses. Now, one of the losses, a 6-2 thrashing by LAFC, a game which the Galaxy was actually winning 2-1. But LAFC, even without Carlos Vela, is just clearly the superior team right now in Los Angeles. And LAFC is not only great, they're also very young. I spoke with LAFC midfielder, teenager Bryce Duke about graduating high school this year and much more.
Next step for me for school is online college. So my mom's pushing me to do that real soon. So that's the next educational step for me. And then, but just giving me a couple months to just kind of take a break from school and just focus on soccer.
I love hearing that, saying my mom. Yep, he's only 19, folks. Bryce Duke here. You guys routed the Galaxy 6-2. But you came into the game, and as soon as you came in, Bryce Duke, you were shooting, baby. You're like, let's make it 7-2. Talk to us about that great shot on goal.
So I had the ball. Mo played me in, and I turned. Nobody was there. And then I heard Jordan Harvey behind me tell me to hold the ball because he was making an overlapping run. Decided to take the shot. Luckily, I went on target, and then goalkeeper had a great save. So
that black and gold style, keep on attacking what Bob Bradley wants. You mentioned Jordan Harvey. Love Jordan Harvey, but he could almost be your dad. Like he's my age. He's like 35. You're 19. How are the players treating you?
Yeah, I mean, everyone makes jokes just because I'm so young and I'm the rookie. So
hence
our equipment manager, Scotty, when we first came here, making jokes like, hey, did your mom sign your permission slip for you able to go on the trip? And I was like, no, like I don't need that. That was way back in the day. But yeah, all the guys are super cool. No matter if they're older, younger, they all kind of just look after me. I'm glad to have such great teammates.
Bryce Duke, midfielder for LAFC. A message now for the black and gold fans that love you guys and love this team so much.
I know you guys aren't here with us, but we can all feel you guys' energy watching through the screens. So just keep cheering on, and we're going to do the best we can to make you guys proud.
LAFC takes on the MLS champs, the Seattle Sounders, tomorrow in the round of 16. Come on, black and gold. Now, we are live right now at Pablo Alsina on Instagram and Twitter. Send me a message. I'll send you shout-outs. Take a photo of you watching the show. We might put it on air. Tag me at Pablo Alsina. We have a lot more coming up now as we go to break. Time now for Take Me Out to the Ball Game, but Zoom style.
And now let's all sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game, Zoom style. Tay, 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 mama, me, mama. Okay, we're ready to go. Take